just back to your Malawi cichlid time. Did you sort of fully scape that with rocks and stuff like that, or was it just, I just want to make sure I've got a fish tank in the house still?
No, well, me not doing things by halves, I thought, I started studying Malawi fish, and that got complicated with the mbuna, the little aggressive buggers. And then obviously researching them, and I thought, well, I'll do a scape, and then that got more complex. I just threw something together, didn't like it, so then I done a full-on proper rock aquascape. I live near Newcastle on the coast, and I was going to the beach, and at the time I didn't drive. I was collecting rocks, like huge rocks, in a backpack, walking about half an hour home, and each day going for different rocks. So I had like a 4-foot tank just full of massive, huge rocks that nearly broke me back doing it. So yeah, that's what I do with the mbuna, whichever you want to say it. That's what I kept, yeah.
I find that scaping or trying to make an mbuna tank look aesthetically pleasing has got to be one of the harder things to do.
Yeah.
You can't kind of hide your imperfections with little plant spots. Can't sort of use twists and turns with wood, and it's very much working on what rock can kind of work in a wedge because they don't move. I've always found that Malawi is a very difficult sort of thing to make it look really, really pretty.
Yeah, I think, you know what it is, I was just saying, I'd love to try it again with rocks I could get my hands on now, and I would love to try and create something with boats there in mind. What's hard, I find, with that, it's creating a nice scape with enough hiding spaces and letting the fish get out of line of sight and things like that. That is the challenge. Creating caves with the scape looking big and that. There's certain rules you can do, though, which you'll get that straight away, and then you build around that. So, for example, if you use 3 big, huge rocks, once you get those 3 in, you build around that, and that's when it makes it more aesthetically pleasing, while still being a happy home for the fish.
Yeah.
Well, are mbuna ever happy?
No, they always look really, really angry. I've seen some Malawi tanks with anubias as a plant.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, there's a couple of scapers I've done. I wouldn't like to put plants in because there's very minimal plants where they come from the wild, and it just doesn't look right, I don't think.
Yeah.
Where anubias, I've still seen fish pinch at anubias. I've had Congo tetra before, which aren't known as plant, but they still have little nibbles at the plants. And I think mbuna do the same. They'll try and get the algae off it and just take little nicks out of the plant. So I just kind of don't see the point, to be honest. Yeah. So if you give it a second, I might have a picture of the mbuna tank.
Yeah, good. While we're here, we can take this break again to do the whole, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, we've got that over and done with. Morning, people in the chat. Renee, Zen, Dan, Kiora, how are you, brother? Helen, good morning. Rochelle, Nano Aquarium guy, thank you, everybody, for being with us. It is greatly appreciated, as always.
Right, I don't know if you can see it much.
Oh, yeah.
Up a little bit. Oh, neat.
All right.
Yeah, very nice.
That's I've done that years ago. So them big boulders, yeah.
Yeah. You carry them about in your backpack.
Oh, never again. I tell you, they're getting delivered next time.
Okay. I'd like to do a Malawi tank with Frodo rock.
You know that's what I would like, Frodo, or I like Serious Stone mini landscape rock. I think it's easy to build with that. So I think there's a couple of scapers done it. George Farmer, who's known, he's done a big Serious Stone tank before. And there's another guy. One of the best ones I've seen was in a tall tank, and he built it in height with loads of hiding space and actually siliconed all the stone together. That's one of the best ones I've seen, and it had like a nice detailed sand foreground, and yeah, that was a really good one. I think it was an aquarium design group in the UK that done that.
Yeah,
in someone's home, and it was huge and nice built-in aquarium. like I say, it was tall rather than long, and yeah, it was nice. That was one of the best ones I've seen. Yeah, I would love to try it again though. I'd love to, someone says to me, yeah, I've got a 6-foot tank, got all this rock, skate away. I'd love to give it a try.
I love that you said 6-foot tank. Big is good with African cichlids, and yeah, I can imagine a lovely, well, couple of different colours of fish, and just let them be.
Yeah. See, I had 4-foot, and I went with mainly the dwarf. And when I had there, I had more fishing, but eventually just went to the dwarf and the boona, but still it wasn't big enough. I think that's why I got rid of it in the end. I tried try to get away with a 4-foot. Yeah. And you need 6 foot, even though the dwarf and boona, it's still it's not right. So
were they electric yellows and Demisoni in there?
No, there was the Solosi. So the males are black and blue on, and the females are yellow. Yeah. And I had some red top hongai, what I remember, some A-side, which were far too big. So got rid of them as soon as they got bigger. That's what I remember the fish I had, yeah.
I don't think I'm not massively up with the game when it comes to Malawi cichlids, but I don't think we get the Solosi's here. But they are a very nice fish.
They are lovely fish. With in a group though, they're crazy fish because you'll get a group and you'll get your dominant males. So I had about 3 dominant males, which were like the dark blue and black, and then you've got your sub-dominant ones, which are yellow. And then I think some of the males just give up and turn bright yellow like a female. Crazy.
Yeah.
I think they just give up competing and thought, I'll just stay yellow.
Yeah. There's a couple of species of Malawi cichlids that do that, which I think is really special. It's obviously just a camouflage to keep them safe, but to have 2 separate colours from the one species really opens up an aquarium. Like you can get the blue and your yellow, or your dark blue and your yellow, and have one other species of fish, and you've got this nice, lovely combination, and only 2 species, and it works really well.
That's exactly what I went for, and I think a lot of people do that. That's the main combo, because you mentioned the fish before. Was it the side?
Yeah.
They're just all black and blue bob, which are lovely fish, but they're evil. They just fight constantly, and you can only have the one fish.
Oh, so they're horrible.
That's why I think I got rid of it. Was the size of the tank, but it was mainly the tank at the time was in my living room. That's the only tank I had, and it used to stress us out. It's not relaxing. You know, a fish tank where they're just constantly fighting, or yeah, it was like, just couldn't relax.
Yeah, not my cup of tea for that reason. I totally understand why people enjoy African cichlids and Mbuna, because bright, active, colourful all day long, they don't stop. Like I totally understand it, but not for me at the moment, at least. So.
I like me peaceful, plant-loving tetras. That give me those now. I love me tetras. So.